Yo, what is up, everyone? My name is Dom, and we're here to talk about unusual options activity. Alright, man, what a heck of a day. I was not expecting that kind of rally today on the news that the Dems won the Senate. Jesus, I was not expecting that. But this market is very unpredictable. That's why I'm just staying invested. And, we're going up, we're going down, we're heading up, but, you just got to deal with the down days. That's what I'm doing. I'm sticking with this market. Even now, after it's been up all this. All right, so first trade is AMBA, Ambarella. Now, I've been in this one for maybe about a week now, and as you can see, it had a heck of a day. I still think there's some more upside, and there was some buying today, so I'm bringing it to you guys. Now, if you come down here and check out this time and sales here, right away you can just see. I think, honestly, this might be the same person. We will never know, though. But regardless if it's 5 people or 1 person coming in, they're buying these January 29th 120 calls. The stock is at 102. So that is extremely out of the money and extremely bullish if someone's going to put down that much money. And it could be 1 person just buying them. But that's not all. If you go to these January 29ths here, right here. This is it. These January 29th, 95 calls. Someone came in and got 380 of these things at $1,200. Now that is slightly in the money. When they bought these, the stock was at about 102.62. So pretty much at the close. And yeah, extremely bullish activity. You'll see that I have these May calls, and I'm in these January 15th 110 strike calls. I bought these a few days ago. And then the stock was down huge the next day, so I was pretty salty about that. But these people are geniuses. The stock has came all the way back, and we have a nice profit in these ones now. Man, heck of a ride. That's what I'm saying. And I also, just for the heck of it, because I like this company so much, I just bought these May 90 strike calls, and I bought these on the day it was down. So originally I bought these January calls. The stock was down big the next day, so I was like, screw it, I'm just going out, giving myself some time, and I just bought these, and it's paid off. Buying the dip has paid off. So this company is they do a lot of stuff with computers, vehicles, autonomous driving, computer vision software, just pretty much everything that is ESG, autonomous driving, all that stuff. So I love this company. I think it's going higher. All right, so here's the chart. As you can see, this thing has had a huge run. It went from about 54 up to 102 where it closed today. Now, this one is deep end of the pool. I mean, it's already up here, but that's why I'm using options, because to control 100 shares of these January 15th calls, they're a little bit out of the money, but still, you can pay $200 to control 100 shares. You're only giving yourself about, a little over a week, but to control 100 shares for that same amount of time, if you bought the stock, you'd have to pay 10 grand. You can even go out to these February ones and control 100 shares for $1,000, versus buying the stock, you're paying 10 grand. That's why I do options, because I think that it eliminates risk, because you're not having, it doesn't eliminate, it takes down your risk because you're only putting up a certain amount of money versus buying the stock. Controlling 100 shares in the option is always cheaper than buying the stock, but you have to be right within the time frame of your expiration. So for me, these January 15th, but I have these May 21st as well as a backup. So that's my train of thought, guys. Hopefully you can kind of take it and analyze it and kind of learn from the way I think about options. A lot of people say it's extremely risky, and yeah, it is. It's really risky if you don't know what you're doing. But if you think about it in the way I just described, controlling 100 shares for X amount versus buying the stock for a heck of a lot more, you have to be right within the time frame. That's the thing about options. So that's my train of thought when I'm trading options and how I think about options. So yeah, we just looked at the chart here. So yeah, check this one out. All right, next one is CBAT. Now this one is a very speculative play, deep end of the pool. This is an EV stock. This is a cheap EV stock. So this trade is not going to be for everybody. So I bought these positions in another account, so that's why we don't have the position here. But if you check out these July 16th 10 strike calls right here, as you can see, there's a lot of open interest. We don't know if those people bought or sold to open, but you know, that can be a good sign in certain situations. So as you can see here, these July 16th 10 strike calls, 1,000 of these. Someone came in and got 1,000 of these at $1.87. Now I'm not really too worried about this put trade. This is a really short-term put trade, and you know, it's really hard to tell if puts are somebody buying protection from the downside or speculating to the downside. It's really hard to tell. Personally, I'm not too sure with this one. So, but you know, I'm going with this July call order and just keeping this put trade in the back of my mind. So yeah. All right. Let's take a look at the chart now. So. Yeah, this is why I'm saying, guys, this is extremely speculative. This thing's gone from 36 cents up to $11 and 11 bucks, and now it had another massive day. And this is, you know, had a massive day because the Democrats, the blue sweep. So yeah, you know, we have to adapt. You have to trade the environment you have, not the environment you want. Always keep that in mind. And then, you know, you can make money in any market. So yeah, this is extremely speculative, so just be careful with this one. Keep your eye on this one. I think it's going higher. We will see what happens. All right, guys, I got to give you guys the disclaimer. I keep forgetting to do that at the beginning. So this video is for educational purposes only. The statements made in this programming are solely the opinion of the show, are not a specific inducement to make an investment. One must perform their own due diligence and realize that all investments carry risk. There's no guarantee of profit. That's really important, everyone. Take that into consideration, and you know, you need to put in a lot of work and really learn this stuff before you trade options. It's really risky if you don't know what you're doing. All right, everyone. So we are in a bull market, and let's go. I'm gonna keep riding the wave, and we will see what happens. That's why I'm using options. So thanks to everyone who's been subscribing. Keep the subscribing up. I really appreciate it. Let's get all these videos out to everyone so we can make a community of traders and all share our trades and what we're learning. Let's go, people.